Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot.
What is up, guys? It is Shiesty. As you can see right off the bat, I'm looking at a 1.8 billion mic guy that's sitting right next to me. He's got some pretty good gear and more people boarding around me. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure if it's going to be a gangbang or not. There's no rally set on me currently. So I'm on edge, waiting for something to happen. I get a little emote thrown at me, and we skip ahead about a minute, and I get an attack on me. Go ahead and check that attack. There's 375k T4, so I switch gear because there's also another second attack on me. I'm not sure what it was. It was a quick attack though, and as you'll see right here, it was just one troop. So real quick, I just glance at the report. He did 69,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my gear and then go heal those troops so that they don't get those extra dead on me if they end up gangbanging me and filling my infirms. So go ahead and heal those up real quickly. Obviously they know I'm online, so that is that. Then we'll go through the report to go back to the spot and see what's going on over there. See if they had sent any more attacks there or something after I left, and checking out their gear, seeing what I'm dealing with here. Who's you know, hovering around far 4, I believe is his name. Ports out probably because he's leaderless. Doesn't port to me. Then the big 1.8 billion mic guy, or I don't know who actually did, but someone's had a rally on me from that little group. So I'm like, okay, I can check out the report now. I go ahead and check it out. He got some T4 dead. I don't know what his plan was there, but skip ahead. There's about a minute left on the rally. I ported away, of course, and Pinto decided to go at me with his cabs. So I go ahead and counter, switch to my gear, all that stuff, and I'm just waiting for that to come in. It hits me. I check the prisoner list. I do have him. I did cap him, so that's sweet. Go ahead and go over to my infirms and check them out. 328,000 in there, so that was a pretty big hit. Get those healed real quickly so they're not just sitting there waiting to be filled up. And check everything. The rally's got 50 seconds left. There's some one troops coming in on me. I'm a little flustered right now. My guild's also a little like, what's happening, dude? Are you good? So I go ahead and say, yeah, I'm good. And again, I'm just waiting to see what happens because I'm not exactly used to this many arrows at me, you know? This many people watching me. Checking the one troops. Ended up finding a 250,000 coming at me, and the guy's speeding it up, which is really weird. Look again, it's just a range hit. There's a guy next to me now. Lots going on, and I'm not prepared for this, so I try to counter the leaderless hit real quick. And then I see the guy next to me is 2 billion might, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shield, and I'm just gonna get out of here, because I'm not ready for this yet. Mentally, I'm not prepared to deal with this many things at once. There's a rally on me. There's a 2 billion might next to me. There's people sending marches, one troops, and full marches at me from distance. It's a lot's going on. So I go ahead and shield, and now I can peacefully look at the reports. So Pinto, maxed cav set, and 375k. He did a lot of damage to me. He's got really good familiars, and so I'm like, okay, at least I can take a hit from him. He's probably got really high stats. Full T4, you know, he's not protecting that T4. He's going all in. Okay, so I'm scrolling through the report here. As you see here, I have 140,000 of that was T1 wounded. So that T5 familiar hit my backline, did some damage to me. So that was nice, that just to know that he did so much damage, but a lot of it was T1 as well. And then I check out this real quick. This guy's hit. I don't know what he was doing. I just capped his buddy who had, you know, max gear. And then he decided to send a leaderless march, but at least he didn't waste his T4 on it and get it dead. So skipping ahead, now I'm watching a rally party and I get attack on me, so I'm like, what's going on? And this guy's just farming our guild, so he obviously doesn't know I have anything in me. He just thinks he's gonna get my resources. Little does he know, I have a little more than resources in my base. So I'm just waiting for the attack to come. I go ahead and counter it because might as well. I have my sweet time to do it, and I'm going to switch to my gear as well because he's not going to be watching me, so might as well minimize the damage I take. So I do that, and the hit hits me, and I eat it, of course. So check it out real quick, just 250,000. He doesn't have his gear on, he says farming gear on, and he only has 93,000 space in his infirms currently, so he got some dead there. And a follow-up attack comes in pretty quickly, and I look and it's just T1 ballistas, which I don't know what his point was for that. but he did it. And then another follow-up attack comes, and this time it's 250k T4. So I'm like, okay, we'll just go ahead and make sure we can counter that. This time I'm not going to switch gear because he has his attention focused on me, and I don't want to let him know I'm online if I can. So I don't switch gear, hoping I can make him think that I'm offline, and maybe he'll send a real attack. Maybe he'll end up rallying, but it will more than likely ensue more attention from him and hopefully get him to do a follow-up attack. So that's why I didn't switch, of course, and it's not leader or anything, of course, so I don't need the extra stats for my gear. Check, he didn't even heal, so just a bunch of T4 and T1 dead. Don't know what his plan was there. And so now I just gotta wait, sit here, maybe he'll rally, maybe he'll follow up with a leader. I don't know yet. As you can see in chat, someone said he bookmarked us for resources, so I'm sure this guy visits constantly to get the resources. This time it didn't work out too well for him. So skipping ahead here in a second, we'll see. I'm still waiting. It's like 5 or 10 minutes past. He's taking a sweet time to prepare himself, and he ports next to me. So I'm like, okay, this hopefully is gonna be a good hit. I go into my preferred formation, which is just gonna be the ranged phalanx for now. I really switch him like every like 5 minutes, whether trapping or not, because I mean it doesn't matter. And now I'm just checking for his gear, seeing if I can get to see him switch to his war gear before he sends his march, because I mean obviously that's preferred if I can counter him before he even sends the march. So I'm watching, waiting. He hasn't switched yet, so again just waiting for him to switch his gear or see if he sends a march. Maybe he'll set a rally, who knows. I do have a couple troops in infirms, and there his gear is. So he's got cav gear. It's all gold. There's really no mythic. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. I'm pretty excited because it's pretty bad gear for a billion might player. Yeah. So it's going to be an easy attack to take. He sends the march. I already know it's going to be cav. So I wait a couple of seconds. I heal, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch gear. Hopefully he sends his leader. I check now. He did. Unfortunately, it was only 250,000 though. He didn't pop the 375k buff, so that's unfortunate. A couple less kills for me, but whatever. There's his 93,000 infirm at work once again, so he got more dead than he needed to, but fine by me. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those in. Well, actually, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I'm gonna set the ransom. I'm considering at least setting the ransom. I'm thinking if I put 10 million of a ransom on this, maybe, I mean, surely he'll pay it, and maybe since this guy is not very smart, he will he'll take his leader and he'll send 375k to test me out some more. So I decided 10 million ransom is a good idea. Maybe he will, in a blue moon, maybe he'll get me some free kills from him again. So now I go ahead and get the troops in my infirms ready to heal, and I back out, and a rally has been set on me by a almost 3 billion might player. So at this point, I make sure I can shield quickly, because now the situation has escalated a little bit. But so far, it's only a rally, and people are joining, so I'm not super worried at this point, because for solo at least, because I mean he's got a rally going. He's surely he's not going to solo me, so he doesn't end up soloing me, and I'm just waiting here. And as you'll see in a second, I'll skip ahead, and we'll skip ahead to where the rally's at, about 17 seconds right here. And at 15 seconds, I decide I'm going to random out. So I'm going to run away a little bit, get some space, and I'm going to be ready to shield when that rally launches. If they carpet, I will shield. And they, unfortunately, I have my sound on and stuff, so a guy had ported next to me, and as you'll see right here, he scouts me, and I shield. Okay, because I hear the sound of the scout, and I'm like, I panic, and I end up shielding because I think it's going to be an attack, and someone's probably next to me. So, you know, just a lot of things going on in my mind. I'm not adjusted to the situation that much yet, and I just wasn't ready. So then the familiar attacks run in and rain in, and I mean that was the end of that. So unfortunately, I didn't get to let the rally march and waste carpets for them and stuff. But I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really help anyone when they waste carpets. And I'll get better as I progress, of course. So that was just one of my first time solo trapping. and so I'm still getting better. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Hopefully get some more going. This kingdom has been crazy. I've gotten a lot of content. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video and are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.
Go.